13. None of them, they were like, well, I don't know about that. I don't know. Like, you're like living in your family and you're like spoiled. Your parents are giving you everything. You're taking so much for granted. You haven't really appreciated the value. You don't really know what love means and how important it is now, When you're older, you'll understand what I'm saying. So, there's I love pizza, but then there's I love my mother. Right? Do you love your mother? Okay. Can you say it with more confidence? What about you, Devraj? You love your mother? And are there some ways that sometimes you show your love to your mother?
Yeah.
Can you give an example?
For example, if you give him a hug.
Okay, very nice. And what about on her birthday? Do you give her things sometimes?
Yeah.
Like what?
Presents, cake.
Okay, very nice. What about you, Raghunath? Do you ever give something to your mother to show your love?
I got some.
Huh?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Can you think of any example? What about you? What about one of your friends? Do you ever do something to show that you care about them? Okay, can your mother give us any examples?
Of how they show their love for me?
Yeah, for you or for anyone, or any example that comes to mind.
What about you help in the house? Help me when I'm doing something.
You like that, huh? Why do you like it? Do you like making your mother happy? Sometimes, yeah. Okay, nice. And what about you, Brahma? Can you think of something you've done to show someone that you love them, that you care about them? Like maybe you're just sharing your rice with somebody. Have you ever sacrificed your rice for somebody that you love? Okay, so the point I'm trying to make here, there's different types of love. You say, I love pizza, but you also say, I love my mother. But there's a difference there, right? How do you show your love for pizza? By eating it. Why do you love pizza? Because it makes you happy. Pizza gives a good taste to your tongue, right? So that's why you eat it. But when you say, I love my mother, and then you want to give something like to prove your love, that's a different type of love. And this is actually real love. This is love that comes from the heart. It's not just based on your senses or on personal satisfaction. So this, you can also say selfish love and unselfish love. You understand what selfish means? Selfish means you're doing something because it makes you happy.
Yeah, good.
You remember now. But maybe it doesn't make other people happy. Like, let's say there's only one slice of pizza left, and you and Deviraj are both looking at it. And then Deviraj will say to you, oh, Raghunath, you take this piece of pizza. You take the last piece of pizza. So this is unselfishness. And selfishness will be, no, I'm going to take the last piece of pizza. That's going to be, or that's my toy, right?
No. All of my toys.
Okay, thank you. We have an example. So this is commonly called selfishness. This is selfishness. And unselfishness is saying, these are your toys. You can share, we can share them. I want to give them to you. So, our Guru, Srila Sridhar Maharaj, he said, real love means sacrifice. This is the proof of real love. That you want to give something to that person. That you want to do something for that person. This is a symptom of real love. This is how real love will be expressed. And so, in this example of Lord Krishna, you're saying correctly that love is an important lesson here. We see the power of love. That who is Krishna? Krishna is God. Krishna is the source of everyone and everything. Krishna is the creator. But he's showing himself in this very small position as being a little boy. And he not only that, but he's being controlled by the love of his mother. Just like you control your mother sometimes, right?
Yeah.
You know you do. Even though your mother's a big grown-up and she's a smart lady, and your dad also, they're like following whatever you tell them to do. How do you do it? What's your secret? Because you're so cute. Because they love you. Because they love you. So love, we see here the power of love, that love can control the infinite. That even a tiny, insignificant little thing, little wonderful thing, can control some great person, some powerful person. Even in the case of God himself. But then this next point I wanted to come to is, how is love expressed? How is real love expressed? Through sacrifice, through service. And so this is the secret to spiritual life, that we are approaching God with this mood, we want to serve him. So Mother Jashoda, when she's going to try to tie Krishna, she's not doing it for herself. She's not doing it because she gets some enjoyment out of, tying somebody up. There are some strange people in this world who do enjoy that, but that's not why she's doing it. She's doing it because she's thinking, this is my service. This is my service to raise my boy nicely so he learns how to become a good member of society. This is what she's thinking. Just like sometimes, this is important for you to remember, that sometimes your mother tells you to do things that you don't want to do, right? Does that happen sometimes? Yes. He's nodding his head. What did you say? A lot of times. But why? You have to think about why she's telling you. Is she telling you just because she wants to annoy you? No. Is she telling you just because she wants to make your life difficult?
No.
Is she telling you because she enjoys making you do things that you don't like to do? No. Why? Think about it. Why is she telling you? To teach you. Why does she want to teach you? Because she wants to help you. She wants you to be the best that you can be. Because she cares about you. So you have to remember that. When she tells you to do something, Rama, you as well. I'm not telling you because you're 13, so you're grown up now. You already know. You've already figured it out. So she has your best interest at heart. She's thinking this is going to be good for you. So you have to remember that. Medicine doesn't always taste good. Do you ever take bad tasting medicine? No, they always put sugar coating. Maybe like sometimes. Your mommy's saying sometimes you do. But the medicine is good for you, even though it doesn't taste so good. So you take it. So we have to think like that. But anyway, this is I digress. So Mother Jashoda, she's thinking, this is my service to Krishna. She's not doing it for herself. So when she's running after him, she's giving all of her energy to try to help him, actually, to try to serve him. She's forgetting herself and her desire to serve him, to help him. And then Krishna, seeing that, he's attracted to that. And he gives himself, he allows himself to be bound by the love of his mother. So this is the 2 ingredients that are required. You can all remember this. 2 ingredients. Ingredient number 1 is our own desire to sacrifice, to serve, to give, to dedicate, to do something good, to do something to make the Lord happy and to make the devotees happy. This is ingredient number 1, our own trying, that we're trying to do something better, we're trying to be something more, we're trying to give more, we're trying to contribute more. This is ingredient number 1, our own effort. And then ingredient number 2 is Krishna's mercy, is the Lord's mercy, God's mercy, God's kindness upon us. If we're trying, if we're showing our effort, then He will respond. He will respond to us and He will come to us. So these are the 2 ingredients. In the material world, if you go out to a job, right, you're going to start working soon, not too far away. And your boss is going to tell you, we need you to do such and such a job, and then we're going to give you such and such reward. Right? You can expect this kind of paycheck if you do this and this. This is called materialistic living. This is, 1 + 1 = 2. I do this and I get that as a result. This is a material way to live. And of course, you need to do that because you have to make money to buy food and have a house, etc., etc. But spiritual life is not like that. Real spiritual life is not like that. Why? Because Krishna is independence. Krishna can do whatever He likes. And love is independence. If not, it becomes like a business transaction, business deal. It's like if you want your mommy to give you the latest PlayStation, so then on her birthday you try to make her very happy. But you don't know about PlayStations, they're protected. Okay, what kind of thing would he like? What type of thing would he like? Or maybe you want your mom to buy you some chocolate. Maybe you want your mom to buy you some chocolate. So then you be like Subhadra, you put this very sweet, charming face. Oh, mommy, I love you so much. So maybe her birthday's coming up, and so you make her a very nice card, and you give her a nice present, and you give her a big hug. Oh, mommy, I love you so much. And then you say later, by the way, mommy, will you buy me that special chocolate that I like? Or will you get me that movie that I like? Or will you take me to that, what do you call it? These parks that they go to, amusement parks or something. No, this is not very nice. This makes like a business deal. I'm giving you something and I'm expecting something in return. This is like spoils everything. Real love, it should be free. I love you so much, so I'm giving you this just to show that I love you, and I'm not expecting anything in return. I don't want anything in return for that. This is real love. So we have to approach God like that too. We have to approach Krishna like that too. That I'm serving you because I love you, or at least I want to love you. So I'm doing something for you, but I'm not expecting anything in return. You can do whatever you like in return. I'm not expecting anything. And if Krishna is kind, then He will give us His mercy. But He's independent. He can do as He likes. Everything must be free. Free giving and free receiving. And what comes, it may not come as we expect it also. It may come in a different way. So we want to live in this type of open and free spirit. So, Devraj, what are the 2 ingredients that I talked about?
Service and
One thing comes from our side and one thing comes from God's side. So from our side comes service, very good. And then what comes from Krishna?
mercy.
Very good. Rama, okay, you're too young, I think. I excuse you. Raghunath, what are the 2 ingredients we talked about? Okay, maybe he's too young as well. Tell me something that you remember that I just said, just now. Can you tell me one thing? Can you remember something that I said? Tell me something. Okay, maybe I got too philosophical.
The message.
Okay, we'll sink in. Okay. All right. Well, we were going to have a short program today because we're planning a 4-hour kirtan later, from 4 until 8. You're welcome to join us.
I only just found out about that.
Uh-huh.
Later, what a surprise.
Yeah, so we're going to have
So others are coming,
Yeah, there will be more coming for that later. So that's our focus day. So we're just going to have a short program. We'll have Arti in a few minutes. Does anyone have any comment or question? Or we can finish with a little Maha Mantra, maybe. Devraj, anything you want to say? Well, we're very happy to have you with us. We can see you're a very bright boy, very good-hearted boy.
Thank you.
Happy to have you with us. Do you want to lead us in a little kirtan, Raghunath? Are you feeling shy today? You don't really know? No. Yes? Okay. Do you want that little mridanga there? Or no? No mridanga?
No? We want mridanga? Yes? Let me get that.
Okay, just like 5 minutes. 5 minutes, okay.
Little mridanga, no.
And if anyone needs to know the words, they're all here. Okay, take it away, Raghunath.
Joy.